prosecution, that's really weird to say. The prosecution might propose that the anime is better than the games for multiple reasons. We propose that it is better in terms of condensing down some of the instances that aren't nearly as fun to play on your games as they are fun to watch in the anime.
Not only that, but in the anime, the sprite animation is way better. Alright, you can begin your arguments.
Wait.
Sorry.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to have to disagree with you on the sprite animations because the classic Ace Attorney animations are amazing and meme-worthy and my favorite thing from Game 1 to Game 6.
Also, this anime is, in my opinion, probably one of the worst things that has ever happened on account of two things. One, it ruins the game, ruins anybody who would never play Ace Attorney before. So that kind of ruins one for everybody. And two,
Hold it! Oh,
and two, the anime was so rushed that they just practically just went straight through it. They couldn't have done a new episode. They couldn't do new episodes. They started at a new level. No, they just went back to the original first game. That's kind of lazy in my opinion.
Okay. You may begin your arguments.
Okay. Well, first off, you mentioned that it's lazy because they ripped the material off of the games. However, this anime is an adaptation. It's meant to recreate the original story.
Hold it! Why would you want to do the original story when you can play it on the DS? I mean, what purpose would that be to ruin the game just like that?
Objection! Because people love the original story. Aren't we right?
Yeah.
Hold it. While everyone does have the original story, and maybe some enjoy seeing the animated not having to contribute to it themselves, there's so many jokes and small stuff that gets left out of the anime. Like, for example, how many would we even have the step ladder versus ladder topic if we only had the anime? And also, in terms of story, the anime it hasn't been around long enough yet. Like, maybe in the future the anime might catch up to being as good as the game, but without the games, we wouldn't have stuff like. Well, I don't know what everyone's played, so I guess I'll say we wouldn't have the new our new defense turn that came in 5. We wouldn't have all that cool stuff that happens in 6.
In short, you're starting at the beginning when you're already ahead in the games.
Objection! When you're playing the game, each turnabout is literally 2 to 3 hours. Who would go through that in the simple anime? Will it be 2 hours?
Hold it! Anybody who loves the discovery of solving these crimes, or probably be involved in an averse situation, are definitely going to want to be involved in it.
Objection! Anime is not immersive.
Objection! Interactivity. Anime is just about watching.
Objection! That's why you watch it in the first place. That's why it's here. That's why there's anime conventions. That's kind of the point.
Closing statements!
Alright. I'm sure I defend the games from someone who has played the games. Because honestly, I'm already playing 1, 2, 3, 4 Ace Attorney Investigations. 2, unfortunately, because it's not in Japan, it's not in America yet, but most importantly, Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. One is a game, one is an anime that pretty much one is an anime is just showing something that I've already done in the game. Now, why would I want to watch something that I've already done in the game? If really I could have done an anime, that could have been brand new, something different.
Your voice was filled with tomfoolery. Listen, let's just say nobody in this room watched Ace Attorney, the game. If you watch Ace Attorney anime, you can go, this is a game. Might as well play it. You know the sales went up for Nintendo for Ace Attorney just because the anime alone, because people go, that's the anime? Let me watch the anime. Oh, it's a game? Let me play the game. It introduces people to it instead of like, here, play a 10-hour game. Just here, watch the anime. Looks interesting? Here, play the game.
At for those who have already seen the series, it's a wonderful way to revisit those old cases that, who knows, maybe it's a brand new way to view those cases, because it does something that you can't normally do in the original games with the animated sequences. And I think the team did a fantastic job considering the budget and the pacing of the series.
And also, the games are very storyline based, so when you're watching the anime, you can go straight through the storyline, which many people, like my friends, play Ace Attorney for. But if you can't find one piece of evidence, or you don't know what to examine, or you don't know what to defend, you're stopped in the storyline with the anime to continue.
And no bad endings.
All right, audience, you need one?
What do you say?
Judge, what do you think?
Nobody wins because the film exists.
Jury wins! The adorable young woman in the front row wins the argument.
4 minutes left, so we're gonna do one last special argument. Anyone who wants to come up can do it. Choose a side. We're gonna do best Ace Attorney game. Anyone can come up. Anyone can come up. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can have more than 3 on each side. Yeah. All right, we're going to do this really quick. We're not going to do an opening statement. We're just going to argue it out, okay? So, let's see. Defense, which game do you want to choose? Best Ace Attorney game. Prosecution, what game do you want to?
Trials and Tribulations.
You want? Oh yes, that's it. That's my game. All right.
That's my game.
What's your game?
That's my game.
Spirit of Justice. All right. Court's now in session. Let's just argue it out. Best Ace Attorney game. Why is it best?
Prosecution first.
The prosecution would like to propose that Trials and Tribulations is the best game in this series, simply for these reasons. A complete story that makes it a great standalone game, but also building upon the original trilogy, and not only building upon them, but beautifully concluding it. It introduced an amazing character despite that argument, Godo, and it just did a fantastic job. It left the most ultimate impression on me, and definitely solidified my position as an Ace Attorney fan.
One of the best known of all the
Objection!
Opening statements.
Like you said, there was no opening statement.
Yeah, there was a
Okay, never mind. Objection! Yes, I'll give you that as a complete arc. Yes, I'll give you that. But Spirit of Justice completes, amazingly completes Apollo's arc from his first appearance till then. And as for Prosecutor's brought, yes, so I will give you that Prosecutor is the most interesting, but he is so meme-worthy. Have you seen him as Rule 63, Elsa? It's gorgeous.
That's not a case against him. That just makes him better.
You just need to let it go and move on.
All right, begin arguments. We only have a couple minutes left.
Okay. First, let's go over last case for a little bit. The last case of Trials and Tribulations. Not giving away any spoilers, trust me, but the best thing about it is the pacing. It's a long case, but it never feels long. You're always thrown into something new every time with that case, so it keeps going. The last case in Spirit of Justice just goes on and on
Hold it!
and on.
But the last case does have the moment where Apollo Justice goes up against Phoenix Wright, rounding out Apollo's growth as an attorney going against his old mentor.
Objection, spoilers!
You mean that thing that he already did back in the previous game that they're just going to rehash, so it's not original at all?
Objection. Okay, fine. But, and this is spoilers, so those of you who come on here, you keep throwing a freaking kingdom in the last case. How badass is that?
Objection! Sure, you do that, but Trials and Tribulations is way more personal to the characters as a whole, so when it actually finishes, everyone's arc is fully wrapped up. In the end of Spirit of Justice, we still don't know what happens to Athena. We still don't know what really happens to Phoenix at all. In fact, Athena gets like next to no character development.
Plus, not only that, Trials and Tribulations is actually grounded to Earth, grounded in reality. So it actually is still pretty cool. Meanwhile,
Objection! Grounding to reality? Who
Hey, Steve, I want you to get out of Brian's body right now!
Objection! What you do is you see the last memories of the dead. If this was in real life, you wouldn't see that.
We claim it was real.
Objection.
I'm sorry, but we must go on to closing statements.
1 minute. Actually,
Spirit of
30
justice.
seconds each.
You're first.
Spirit of Justice was a great way of actually adding character to Apollo, which was a big complaint about Apollo when he came out, and even in the game after. But let's not forget Case 4, which had beautiful interactions between Blackwell and everyone.
And also, we actually get someone, like a family, to the lawyers instead of like Phoenix Wright, just an only kid with a parent. Edward is dead.
And one more thing, a dragon never yields.
All right, fine. Now you keep going on about Apollo, that he's character development. Well, here's the thing: Trials and Tribulations develops everyone. Mia, Maya, Phoenix, Yoda. Oh, Edward also gets character development, and plus, Case 4 is a filler case. Trials and Tribulations has no filler.
Not only that, he remade TNT a really good AC/DC song, so you know. And the final case has twists and turns out the butt. You don't even know where you're going.
TNT for life. There's no Janae.
Say the same about the final case for Spirit of Justice.
Yeah.
All right, audience, who do you think won?
Jerry?
Judge? What do you think?
It's no